Hey there, everyone on YouTube. I'm Eddie O'Donnell.
I'm Harrison Brown.
Welcome to the live stream here at the Go With Joe channel on YouTube and, of course, on TikTok as well. Welcome to the channel here where we're talking about some fun pressure washer things, right?
Yeah, we're talking accessories, it looks like.
Exactly. Pressure washer accessories, as you can see right here. So we have a big sort of variety of accessories here in the lineup for your pressure washer. Now, here's the thing, is that we have some great accessories, and these are sort of the top accessories that I think everyone out there should have. Now, some of these I don't think you've seen yet, right?
That's right. Yeah,
So-
some of it's new, so you might coach me up a little bit.
Exactly.
Here, right?
I want you to ask questions. And of course, for everyone in the chat there, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on TikTok, let us know in the chat what you want to know about, what you want to hear about in general as well, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, very excited to talk about these tools here. We were using some of them recently when we did the live pressure washing of the car. So very, very excited to be able to describe a little more in depth, maybe, a little more close up what these do.
Yeah, really get in and really see what we're working with here, what we got, huh?
Exactly. And hey, listen, as we're getting started off here too, we want to remind everyone out there, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's right. If you're watching on YouTube, give us that thumbs up. Give us that subscribe here to the Go With Joe channel. And if you're on TikTok as well,
we like the likes.
That's right. Tapping those likes. Use those little tapping fingers
Your
there.
thumb,
Send in
fingers.
those likes. We appreciate them from everyone, right?
Big time.
All
It
right.
all helps.
So send in the likes. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok as well at the Snow Joe Co channel. Alrighty. So why don't we start diving into stuff? We see a lot of stuff that we have here in front of us.
Mhm.
And we're gonna sort of go top 5 here. Now, there's not really an order for things that we picked here. I don't want to say one's better than the other. It really depends on the situation here. But why don't we go with the one that I think that everyone should invest in, sort of regardless.
Okay.
All right, so we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but this is what we have right here. This is a foam cannon right here.
Ooh.
Now, we've talked about foam cannons in general on this platform, right?
Yeah, we talked about them this morning a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite accessories when it comes to sort of any cleaning that comes down to your pressure washer, is the foam cannon.
Because the soap really helps so much, doesn't it?
It really does, and essentially what it does is with your pressure washer, it allows you to use sort of, I don't want to say less pressure, but a less aggravation when it comes to cleaning a lot of surfaces off. The soap can do a lot of work to get a lot of cleaning done more effectively in general, and the foam cannon really upgrades your way to soap up that surface.
Yeah. Lets the tool do the work.
Exactly. You don't have to struggle with it. Now, particularly with the foam cannon here, this is what we call, this is our FC34. So 34 ounces in detergent tank right here. So we got a nice amount of soap that we can fill that up with there. Now it's got a hose in it, and you can actually, all you have to do is unscrew it right here. We got a little bit of detergent left in there from the last time we used it there. And you can see it's got the little hose in there that feeds down the detergent. All you got to do is fill up that can there. And then it has a couple other things that I really like about it. One thing, of course, is 1/4-inch quick connect at the tip there.
Quick connect.
That's a nice solid quick connection thing that we have there. That's going to tie into, and we have one of our lances over here. So you can see this is our SPX 3000 lance. Yeah, sorry, watch your face there. I didn't mean to poke you in the face there with that. Take out an eye when it comes to pressure washing there in general. But yeah, you can see here we have a 1/4-inch quick connect. Now this is pretty standard connection.
Yeah.
So whether it's our foam cannon with our lance, whether it's this foam cannon or any other 1/4-inch quick connect design with any other 1/4-inch lance there, it's going to snap in.
And you're ready to go.
Exactly. So you're not tied to one system or another there.
That's great.
That's a really nice system that we have there, and I absolutely love that. And here's also what's great about the foam cannon specifically. The way that it puts the soap on the surface is going to be different than, well, frankly, if you're out there just like sudsing up a surface yourself, right?
It might be. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. It's
You
true.
might got some soapers at home right now.
That's true. You could get some pro soapers out there, but for the most part, the foam cannon does something different than other sort of soaping methods will do. And the reason is the way that it pulls the soap and mixes it with the water.
Okay. And that really changes the overall soapage, I guess, if that's even a word.
Exactly.
With what you're trying to
Hey,
clean.
listen. I love that. I love that word right there. Talking about the soapage, folks.
Soapage.
So you're absolutely right. And essentially what it does here is it takes that detergent as it pulls it up through there. And in there, what it does is it kind of whips it. And you want to think of it like shaving cream, right?
Okay.
So what happens, and I think actually both of us know very little about shaving cream, seeing as neither of us have shaved in a little while, it seems.
Yeah.
But if you remember back in the day when you have shaving cream, when you put shaving cream on your face, what happens when you stick it on the side of your face?
It sticks. It hangs out there. It doesn't really run.
Exactly. And that's essentially what we want with the foam cannon here. is that like shaving cream, we want to whip that detergent up into a thick, rich, soapy lather so it attaches to whatever surface we're spraying it on. So once it attaches there, it's actually going to break grime down. It's actually going to break down that material there to get it looking very, very clean there. You know, you kind of want to think of it this way. If you have like a greasy surface, you ever clean a plate or something like that?
Big time.
Yeah. So you know how like if you just pour some soap on there and you let it soak in for a little while, and you come back like, half an hour later, and then you come back with a rag and just wipe it down, it's basically clean.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's the exact same idea with the foam cannon there. You're going to let that soap actually sit on a surface there and actually attach the surface. And unlike, just sort of a soapy bucket of water, you ever try and clean your car with a soapy bucket of water?
And it just runs right off, doesn't
Exactly. It's just you just have a wet car really at the end of the day and a bunch of soap on the ground. That's what the foam cannon is going to take away from that. It's going to stop you from having to worry about that. It's actually going to let the soap do its job. So that's why this is, to me, like, like I said, I'm not really going to rank these, but this is my favorite accessory for getting things clean with the pressure washer in general.
Pressure washing, really looking to the foam cannons.
Exactly. Foam cannons are the #1 accessories. And, to be honest, we don't just have this one in the lineup. So we have a few different foam cannons. The FC34 is one of our absolute favorites. We also have a similar 1/4-inch Quick Connect one from our brand new Slick Products lineup, right?
Oh, great. Yeah.
That's right. We used that yesterday as well. Was it yesterday? Or no, the day before yesterday when we were cleaning my car.
Yeah, that's right.
So absolutely love the slick foam cannon as well. A couple other features on these that I like in general. The foam cannon does have an adjustable top knob right here. This adjusts the amount of soap that you have in your spray.
Okay.
So you can actually pull all the soap out and just use it as a rinsing spray, which I really like. It's a nice way to just sort of gently put some water down if you did soap up and you don't feel like you want like a high pressure spray to clean everything off.
Oh, that's great. Just like the SPX we're getting to this morning, we're really tailoring our spray a little bit here.
Exactly, that's right. We're tailoring the spray. I like that. I like it when people pick up on the fun terms here. Tailor the spray to the task at hand. It's got some just like awesome alliteration to it. So so definitely love that for that. Other thing that I like about it too, on the tip here that's adjustable, it's continuing the idea of tailoring the spray. You can actually twist that knob right here. You can actually open up the sprayer or close that sprayer up in terms of the directionality of the spray. So either you'll get a wide sort of fan spray, kind of like a mohawk coming out of here, or sort of a jet spray coming out of here. And I like that control there that you have for that, depending on what you're trying to hit with the soap.
Yeah, so not even the amount of soap you can alter, but even the shape of the soap coming out.
That's right. Not just how you want it, but where you want it and when you want it. All the ifs, ands, and buts about it.
I want it now.
Exactly. There you go. There's 34 ounces right there for you. But that's the thing. That's what makes this so cool, is that it's adjustable. It has everything that you need. It's going to tie into that professional connection here. This is actually the tool of choice amongst professional car detailers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So a lot of professional car detailers are going to their foam cannons in order to get a lot of this kind of work done, because it does a better job. It's simple, easy fact like that. Now, on top of that, again, I mentioned that we have a few different foam cannons in the lineup here, right? So we have this one here, the FC34. We have our slick version, the slick foam cannon right there. So I see John Matt in the chat there. It's my foam and I need it now.
Yes.
Good comment right there. Call JG Wentworth. Love that. Yes, that's right. It's our foam and we need it now.
It's the fist coming down.
That's right.
What
we need the foam now. I like that. We have to make our own version of that ad, right?
Yeah, we can do spoofs.
That's right. Exactly. We're allowed to do spoofs.
A little inspiration.
We like that. We're going to steal that from you, John Matt. Appreciate that in the chat there on TikTok, and appreciate the likes coming in on TikTok as well. So yeah, definitely appreciate that from everyone out there. Now, one of the other things that I'm thinking about with this foam cannon right here is, we have a couple of different foam cannons similar in the lineup, and this is just to let everyone know, the different sort of relative, foam cannon-y sort of accessories that you're looking at there.
Foam cannon-y. Now
foam
you're hitting me with these
I know.
words.
Hey, listen. Words are meant to be made up, right? So we have the slick foam cannon, which is very similar to the FC34 here, but we also have a twist locking foam cannon for those of the folks out there who have twist lock connectors for your pressure washers. And on top of that, even we have some foam cannons that actually come with pressure washers. So a lot of our pressure washers are going to have built-in soap tanks, but that doesn't necessarily mean they have foam cannons. There's sort of two different sides of a coin there.
Yeah, similar but different.
Exactly. So the foam cannon, you're going to get that rich whipped up soap there that's going to give you that extra sudsy surface. Really like the foam cannons here. Really love the kind of power that you get out of them. Definitely, hands down. We saw it the other day when we did the car. looks so much better just because of the foam cannon, right?
Oh yeah, that car before you washed it,
so much cleaner, right?
You know, no disrespect, it was a little, it had some dirt on it. It was a little grimy.
Absolutely, no. I left it. I left it in the open garage there, knowing that it was going to get dirty, knowing that we would have the right tools to clean it back up.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, I know here at Sun Joe we got some great products, but are we gonna be able to clean up this grime here? But I'll tell you, we really did.
No, it worked. It worked an absolute charm, and the foam cannon I think was the real winner of the day.
Big time.
Absolutely. So check out the foam cannons, folks. Everything you can check out, you can always head over to snowjoe.com. But of course, check out all the cool tools that we're talking about here, right?
So many cool tools.
So yeah, starting off right here, foam cannon, the way to go. Perfect accessory for your pressure washer. We're going to dive over to talking about a little bit more stuff to go along with the foam cannon here. So we'll take the foam cannon, we'll put that off to the side over here. Now, you can't talk about the foam cannon and not talk about something to foam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and actually, before we get into that, we should probably get into the habit of telling people this, but don't forget to like and subscribe. That's right. Yeah. On YouTube, to everyone out there, feel free to give us that thumbs up if you're enjoying this content. If you have any questions about anything, drop into the chat. We love hearing from you. And on top of that, don't forget to subscribe to Go Joe channel there. And same thing on TikTok too, right? We'd like those likes.
We like to follow us.
That's right. Follow us
We're
on
decent
TikTok.
people to follow.
I assume we hope so, right?
We try to keep it fun. We try to keep it educational.
That's right. We want to let you know everything you need to know about pressure washers at this point.
And we love seeing you guys in the chat.
That's true.
John, we love the banter.
Exactly.
We're just talking to John a little bit.
That's right. We love hearing from people here on the show, and that's how we're going to get great ideas for new commercials like JG Whitworth version of foam cannon, right?
Yeah, our own version.
Exactly. All right. So why don't we slide on some of these flavors of soap that we have right here? So these are what these are what we call our snow foam auto washes. You can see here. Now these we do have them in these sort of small. These are quart containers, so these are roughly 34 ounces, as you can see right here. They're going to match the size of the foam cannon right there. So this is going to be one full refill here. Not to say you actually do want to cut this with a little bit of water here as you mix this in. You don't necessarily want 100% soap in there. You want to mix that in with a little bit of water when you put it in the foam can. So you can actually see the detergent in there is much more runny than it is in there. You see what I mean?
Viscosity. Is that the word they have?
Viscosity. That's right. Viscosity. Yeah.
SAT
I like
is
that.
coming out.
There you go. There you go. Using those vocab words right there.
There we go.
Now we have 3 different flavors here in our auto wash lineup here, and this is not the only detergent that we have. In fact, actually, let me grab back here. We also have this is the big container here. This is our house and deck wash here. Now we have these gallon containers. We also have these gallon containers for the auto washes that we have right here, but we do have, we have a variety of different cleaners here, and this is just to show off a little bit of it. We have things like degreasers and stuff like that as well. Now, these three different scents here, as we'll call them there, are really nice when it comes to cleaning your car. Not only do you want things to look great, but it's nice to have that nice smelling soap, instead of something a little closer to just soap smell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we appreciate good scents. I think most people would say that.
Exactly. So what are the 3 scents that we have right here? So this first one here is coconut. Wow. Yeah, like the coconut smell right there. That's nice and fresh, nice and refreshing there. Got pineapple. So we're continuing sort of like
Caribbean.
Exactly. Continuing the sort of island vibes theme right there. And then this one is definitely, actually, I think this one's the sort of local favorite around here. I think everyone really likes this. This is the orange vanilla scent.
Yeah, that sounds a little more domestic.
That's right. That's quote unquote the creamsicle scent actually out there for a lot of folks. So yeah, definitely like the fact that we have the varieties that we have right here. And on top of that, I like that. So you can buy this in a 3-pack and get sort of one of each, so you can smell each one and pick the one that you want the most.
Yeah, a little sampler platter there.
Exactly.
That sort of variety pack.
Exactly. And then you can go on to getting a gallon of it like you have over here.
And invest in the flavor you like the most.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Not that you should be eating any of this.
But yes, that's snuff flavors.
That's also, exactly. That's also one of the great things about this. This stuff is really nicely biodegradable here, which is really, really
cool. That's awesome.
So you're not going to have to worry about runoff. You're not going to have to worry about like damaging the environment when you're soaping something up. And the other thing about the auto wash is, of course, you're going to use these for your car here, but we have washes not just for the car, but like for your house and deck, just like we have over here.
Oh yeah.
So this is for your siding. This is for your deck. This is for the wooden surfaces that you might have, your fencing and stuff like that. It's going to work as well with the foam cannon. This is going to be a little thinner than the auto wash. The auto wash, you really want that thickness out of it. Whereas something like that right there, you're going to be okay with having slightly thinner viscosity to it before foaming up there. One big thing about mixing this with water as you spray it up there, shake it well, because you want it to mix up and suds up. a little better there. You don't want it to just be water pouring out your foam cannon.
Pro tip.
That's right. Pro tip. You really want to shake that well there, and that's going to be really good. This is great for your car. I really like this for the cars here. It's really done a great job in getting the cars clean, and definitely nice to have those scents. Really, really happy with the deck cleaning as well from our surface over here, from our surface cleaner over here. What I like about this is that I use this sort of yearly on the deck as like a maintenance way. What's also great is that if you've used the pressure washer to remove a deck finish, this will help you clean it so that you can reapply a new one pretty quickly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, really nice with that. And again, also great for your siding and stuff like that.
Yeah, big time. Versatile.
A lot of good options here with the detergents. And listen, nothing better than having the foam cannon with the detergent. So definitely wins a good space and heart right there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good team.
Exactly. Going to be a solid pair made in heaven right there. All right. So we talked about some detergents here. Let's move these in some place over here. Why don't we put those on the shelf back there?
A little housekeeping.
Exactly. And we can tidy this one down over here. Alrighty. So what's the next sort of perfect thing that we like with our pressure washer here? Now, the next thing that I tend to like with it is a little bit of scrubbing action, right?
Got scrub.
Got to scrub. Now, here's what I would pick. For example, we have a whole kit that gives you the perfect scrubbing sort of capability for your pressure washer. And you can see we sort of littered a little bit around over here. So this kit here with the multiple utility brushes that we have here, as well as the microfiber cloth here, and the turbo lance right here, or the turbo angled lance right here. This whole system here is what we call the auto cleaning system. Now, we call it that because it works for your car, but it's more than just a system for your car.
You can do more cleaning.
That's right. You can do pretty much whatever cleaning you want to do.
You're not just
with this kit here.
Car. You can take these tools to other type of things.
Exactly. So the idea is that we have essentially with 3 different brushes. We have a turbo nozzle at a right angle. We have a cleaning cloth here, and actually what we do also get with this, which is pretty unique and pretty nifty here, is pretty much every adapter you could ever want here. So that's 1, 2
that you could ever want.
That's right. Well, essentially what this allows you to do is adapt this to pretty much any pressure washer out there. This is about the most universal set of adapters that you're going to find here for your pressure washer here, because this is going to tie you in to all of these different twist lock bayonets that you see over here. These are all twist lock bayonet style attachments here, which is a pretty common, again, another pretty common attachment for your pressure washers there. You can see a lot of other pressure washers that have a twist lock bayonet there, and you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versions of that. There's going to be a thread-on adapter that's going to work with our lance, with the metal lances that we have, with that twist lock connector on it, as well as a thread adapter for this thread adapter to a slightly different thread pitch, so you can tie this into metric pressure washers or not, depending on where your pressure washer is from. So this pretty much attaches you to any pressure washer out there in a jiffy. And this is the thing that I like about this kit. So A, it doesn't matter what pressure washer you have. B, it doesn't matter what pressure washer anybody else has. So you might want to give this as a gift. This is actually a very good Father's Day gift, folks. So if you want to check this out, it's what we call our Spx Acs Mac. It's on snowjoe.com. This makes a wonderful gift for anyone out there that that loves their car, that loves using their pressure washer to clean everything all the time. This is the perfect gift for them.
That's clever. And you kind of sample some of our products maybe before you make the jump to a whole pressure washer.
Exactly. This gives you that great capability to tie this into any pressure washer. And maybe you say, hey, listen, they make good pressure washer accessories. Let me check out a pressure washer itself. You're still going to be able to use all this kit right here too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So this is something that I love here. So why don't we go through everything that we get here? So we start off here. This is sort of one of my favorites. This is what we call the Rotary Brush.
Rotary.
Yeah. So you can see right here. Exactly. Circular. And you can see in there, that actually spins around there as it's cleaning, which I really, really like, because that really gives you, so as the water flows through, it actually gives you that scrubbing action. You don't have to like scrub back and forth with this one. It's actually giving you that power itself. Exactly. Really nice and adjustable here as well. So you can actually pop that up. You can actually rotate this in different directions here. And if you notice, give those brushes a nice little touch there. You can feel these are nice soft bristles here.
Yeah.
So you don't. That's not going to scratch anything or anything, like leave any swirl marks on your paint job on your car or anything like that. Just really nice there. But John Matt's saying, I need that now. Yeah, this is a pretty awesome one right here. This is the one to need here because of all the attachments here. This is actually, I think this is my favorite when cleaning the car here. But you know what I love using this for? Cleaning the side skirts. Down by the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to pick up a lot of grime there off the side of the road. This really helps. Yeah, a lot of good cleaning done with this.
Yeah, 'cause those bristles is really what I feel like probably helps with that.
It's the bristles. It's the powerful cleaning scrub right there with the circular motion there. Yeah, definitely love that. Definitely the one to have right here, John Matt. So appreciate you saying that you need this right here.
It's Eddie's favorite. That
I
must
think
mean
that's the way to
something.
go. Yeah,
That must mean something.
and the whole kit does the whole kit does come together here. So you'll also get the what I like to call this the big toothbrush here.
Yeah,
Kind of looks like a big toothbrush,
spot on.
But yeah, it's what keeps the whites nice and pearly there, right? But what's great about this here is that, more so, and this goes for all the brushes here, more so than just your car here, these are great for scrubbing up a lot of surfaces. So if you got to get into tighter areas, maybe do like your patio table or something like that. If you have a glass table, this is going to be perfect for that.
Yeah, those little corners, maybe when parts meet, to get underneath that.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's going to be good to get those joints and sort of stuff scrubbed up. So definitely like having a manual version of the brush here as well. And then we use this, the other day as well in the car. This is just going to be useful for a lot of stuff. This is what we call the rim and wheel brush.
Yeah, that's where the tires, the wheels, you're going to get in there.
Exactly. And, particularly those crevices that you have in there where you're not really going to be able to reach them with something bigger like this. Having something like this means that you can get in there, get the water flowing, and actually get that dirt to sort of move out of the way there.
And I assume the bristles are different too then a little bit, right?
Of course, they're shaped a little different, and they're a little bit harder because they're a little shorter than the bristles that you see on here. So these are going to be nice soft bristles. So you feel how nice and soft they are?
Yeah.
And these ones are a little bit shorter, so they're a little bit stiffer.
Not crazy, but
they're not crazy
yeah,
stiffer, but just
it.
a little bit, yeah. And that's just because they're shorter. They don't have as much give in them. And then with that, you're getting into those tighter areas, and you're getting a little bit more of a hard scrub from this, which is good. It's kind of what you want in those
when you
areas.
need it, right?
Exactly, where you need it, yeah. Now, I think this is this item here, the third item that comes in the kit here, is the one that I think people might get confused about the most. This is what we call our turbo right angle nozzle right here. So, yeah, what do you think about this?
It looks like a right angle. I'll give you that.
That's right. Okay. All right. But I guess the real question is, what is it, right?
It's a turbo nozzle. We were getting to this a little bit before.
That's
this
right.
is the one where I was talking about the vents, and they really weren't vents, right?
So that's going to be for a different attachment. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. So,
okay.
But that's a good point there. But we'll bring that up in just a little bit here. So the turbo nozzle here, what this is a right angle way to get a powerful clean under your car, right? So that's what the right angle is here. And this is on this little 20-inch extension right here. And that's using that twist lock design there to go on there. So we can actually pull that off here. There we go. And you can see here, we just have an extension for our turbo nozzle here. Now this does extend all the other accessories here, although you don't really need to extend these accessories. You can if you want, but they're going to use that turbo nozzle right here with this extension to reach under your car. That's really what that extension part is for. The turbo nozzle here, specifically that right angle nozzle in general, what that gives you is the ability to reach under your car and then rotate that spray. So the turbo nozzle actually, as the water comes out here, it goes ooh, with a little ooh, ooh. I'm doing my best to make the noise that it makes.
No, I hear it. I'm in that scene.
Right.
I'm teleported.
You can believe it.
Yeah.
As it comes out there. Essentially what it does is there's essentially a system in here that you can kind of hear it rattling around.
Yeah.
And what that does, as the water comes up through it, it spins the water as it goes out. So it goes in a circle there. So it takes a relatively tight angle spray, so close to like a 0-degree spray, and it just moves it in a circle. So when you're doing the parts under your car, not only do you have the right angle to reach sort of underneath into the gullets of your car, under your wheel wells where the salt spray and stuff like that might be, but it's going to move that spray around in a circle to give you a faster clean. Because one of the problems with tighter nozzles is that you're only hitting a small point at any given point in time.
That's right, more narrow.
Exactly. And so you're not really getting a lot of space covered. So it's going to take ages to put a lot of pressure down on those hard-wearing surfaces. But with this right here, it's going to cover a lot more ground very quickly, about 40% faster than you can by hand, and get the underneath of your car where you have, like I said, that gunk, the salt grime specifically, the kick up from, if you have overspray from from like a salty winter, or if you live near, the ocean or anything like that, it's gonna kill off all that stuff that's caught on there. Or if you're like me, I do a little bit of off-roading now and then, and I got to tell you, you get mud up in there, you get gunk up in there, it messes with the steering.
Yeah. And it's tough to get that out. And this tool sounds like it really makes it quick. Makes it easy. I love how you're saying it's a powerful spray.
Yeah.
Not only is it powerful, but it's also it's wide. So we're talking narrow sprays. It takes more time, but it sounds like you could still get this done pretty quickly.
Well, that's exactly it. It speeds up that process for you, so that you don't have to worry about sitting underneath your car trying to move everything back and forth. Spray everything up manually there. It really means that you can get the faster spraying done.
And anybody trying to use this, you don't need to crouch. You don't need to. Can you just stand comfortably and be able to use this?
Pretty much, and that's the thing that I like about this is coming with that extension, you can really reach down with that and get underneath the car there. Because remember, this is going to extend to your lance here, so you're going to get all the extra extension from the handle there, and basically you just point that down underneath the car, and you're going to scrub it all out. Love that.
That's so easy.
Love that. Really nice with that there. Now, of course, we also have to talk about this does come with a really nice solid microfiber towel here. Gotta love that, right? Gotta love being able to dry things off. Yeah, always good to have a towel in the kit there. And just nice to have a nice solid microfiber one that's nice and large like that. So like that we get that there. And then, of course, we get all the different attachments here. Now, I think we should show off here how easy it is to attach this to the lance that we have on our SPX series pressure washers here. So we have our 34-inch lance here, and we have our steel extension out here that goes to the 1/4-inch Quicknect. Now, we know that this doesn't tie to the 1/4-inch Quicknect, right?
These are twist.
Exactly. These are twist lock designs right here. So we have a little adapter here, and I just want to show off how easy this is. This little collar right here attaches this extension here. All we have to do is start loosening that up, and very quickly there, we can start actually undoing it from the lance here. It only really takes a couple of seconds there to really unscrew it. Yeah, just a couple more turns of the screw right there. There we go. That pops right off. This adapter right here is the twist lock to threading adapter right there. Now, John Matt asking, what's that called on the website? This whole kit here is called the SPX Acs Mac. So that's SPX-ACS-Max there. And of course, you can find that on snowjoe.com. Glad that you're loving it right here. This is a really cool kit right here. One of the best ways to really get the car looking great there, or actually any other surface you want to scrub up with. This is a really great accessory kit for your pressure washer. So glad you're in here to take a look at it. So you can see here, this is what our threading adapter looks like here. So tie that into exactly where that lance extension was, and then we can just thread that back on just like so.
It's an easy twist.
Just easy as that. So we're just going to screw that on there. Nice and easy to screw that into place there. A couple of twists there. And now we're ready to attach whatever. So we want the brush right here. This can slide in here. And as we've mentioned, twist lock. So twist it to lock it in place there. Adjust it the angle you want and scrub, scrub, scrub.
You ready to go?
There you go. Very easy, right?
And let's switch it out with something else.
Exactly. Go to Aroma wheel brush right here. Look at that. Nice and easy, right?
Less than 5 seconds.
Exactly. So very easy to get a lot of cleaning done with this kit here because it makes it so easy to attach in. And then once you want to go back to the pressure washer spray, it's going to take a little bit of unthreading right here, but really not that long at all there.
Yeah, that's not long.
There you go.
Yeah, not as quick as this, but come on, that's pretty quick too.
Exactly. Pretty easy right there. Exactly. And then now, you're going to probably do all of the stuff that you want to do with that brush before heading back to your pressure spray. And then there you go. You're right back to it.
Ready to go.
Pretty easy. Pretty simple. Love it right there. Love the kit right here. Perfect kit as a gift as well. If you're looking for a gift for Father's Day or something like that, this is a perfect little kit right here, the SPX Acs Mac. So
check it out.
Love it. Love this whole kit right here. All right, so why don't we collect all this stuff here? We'll put this off to the side here. And we're going to dive over to the next guy that I think is sort of the perfect attachment for pressure washers out there that I think everyone really, really likes here. This is one that I think is really actually quite important for a lot of folks here, and I think it's one that you haven't seen yet. So this one's gonna be quite exciting right here. So why don't we pull this out of the way, because this one's got some
size to it.
It's got some size. It's got some oomph. It's got some oomph to it here.
All right.
Strap
in, folks.
Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna grab this guy right here.
Okay.
There we go. So we're gonna put those guys in front of you there. Now, don't worry, I'll explain what all of this is in a second here. Grabbing all the bits and bobs here from the table. Okay, so these are the components that come with our SPX SRL9. These are what we call the Skyreach Lance right here. So what we have here is a lance handle. This is essentially a lance right here for your pressure washer there. You got your inlet there for your high pressure hose. You got that nice grip here. You got a nice solid grip over here. You got your trigger right there. You can see that trigger right there, right? Now, it's going to give you some extension here. This already gives you about 3 feet worth of extension. Well, check this out. With the Skyreach Lancer, you get 3 sections here in total. So you can put that in there. And you can begin to tighten this up here. So you can get up to 9 feet of overall reach with this. Now, this is great here because this full 9 feet of overall extension that you have here with the Lance means that you can do things like your gutters, means that you can do things like your second story windows. We'll start threading that in there.
That's huge. You don't have to get on your roof.
Exactly. That's the thing. You don't have to climb up a ladder with your pressure washer, which nobody wants to do.
No.
You know, you don't have to worry about anything there. Just thread that in to that socket there. There we go. That's getting there. Yeah, that's right. That's only 6 feet of it right here. We're sitting in chairs today, folks. And then this is the end right here. We can actually continue going here. And this has what we see on the tip right here, a 1/4-inch quick connect on our lance extension here. So tie that in right there. Or you know what, honestly, you know what, here, I'm gonna take the middle section out just to make this, you know, it gets kind of ridiculously long when it's all tied together here, folks.
Yeah, we might run out of ceiling.
We're gonna run out of room here with all of this. If it's all extended here, yeah, we'll definitely run out of room there. So yeah, 9 feet of total extension there. Now here, why don't we just take? Well, we'll just take the top. We'll just take the top part out there. Appreciate the likes in there, John, Matt, for that. Yeah, this is definitely a cool one here. Definitely appreciate this one here in general for its usability. Now, let me get this one undone here just because we don't need all that extra length here. This is actually one of the cool things about it. You can take this middle section out because it comes as a 3-section lance here. You can take this middle section out here so that you don't have to worry about using that full 9 feet of extension. You can just use it as a 6-foot extender if you want, depending on when you want to hit there. Now, you kind of do the math on that. You know, if you add that to the average height of somebody, you know, 6 feet or 9 feet plus, you know, a 6-foot human being, give or take,
yeah,
in terms of overall reach, you know, because you're going to have a little bit of overhead reach with this. So you're going to average that out around 6 feet probably. You're looking at a total of about 15 feet of overall reach with this.
That's pretty high.
That's a lot of reach there. Like I said, that's going to get you up to your 2nd story spaces there pretty easy.
15 feet?
15 feet into the air. That's right. Hey, what's up, Putting Greens, in the chat there on TikTok? Thanks for saying hi. So, as you can tell here, we're talking about pressure washer accessories. This is our SPX Sky Lance right here.
Sky for a reason.
That's right. So, yeah, right here, all we have is the 6-foot extension. It does go all the way up to 9 feet here if you tighten this all the way out here with the extra extension there. So there we go. Okay, so that's our 6-foot extender right there. Now, at the tip here, we do have that 1/4-inch quick connect. Now, here's what's really cool about this. We can tie in any nozzle that we want there from our pressure washer. So, for example, the standard 1/4-inch quick connect nozzles that come with the SPX series pressure washers all fit in here. Perfect accessory for that.
Ready to go. Any of them.
Exactly. But here's what's also great. You notice how this points this way, right? And when you're pointing up to your roof to get things clean, you don't want to point it that way, right? You want to kind of point it down.
You got something for me.
We got something for you right here. So this is what we call the gooseneck attachment here. And what it is a quick connect adapter here. So it snaps into the quick connect right there. And it gives you a downward bend right here with another quick connect on the end here for you to tie in something like a nozzle here. So I could reach over, we could grab something like a 15-degree nozzle that we have over here from our MXT kit. And we can snap that in right there. So there we go. And now you have a great way to clean out your gutter. You have a great way to clean your roof. You have a great way to clean the 2nd-story window. You have a great way to do all of that work, and you don't have to worry about climbing up a ladder or anything like that.
So easy. You can just walk out your front door, back door,
whatever.
set this up.
You know what this is also? You know what this is also great for? Cleaning the top of your car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, just getting up to the top of an SUV or something like that. If you have a van, SUV, big truck, very easy to do that with this.
Yeah.
Also, check this out here as well. When you're doing your 2nd-story window, you might want a gentler gooseneck there. Look at that. Here's a second sort of slight, like less angled gooseneck right there.
Wow. Nice
with this. Now, one story that I have with this guy right here, I was using this not too long ago to clean some moss off of our garage roof.
Mm-hmm.
And what was great, you can actually attach a foam cannon to that.
Of course you can.
Foam cannon at that distance to spray the detergent that kills that moss onto that surface, and then come back with a nice 15-degree nozzle to actually clean all that moss off.
It would probably be so easy, wasn't it?
So much easier with the detergent there.
Yeah.
So easy with this whole system right here. And I didn't have to climb up on a roof or anything like that.
And you're saying this is just for the angle, or this also diffuses a little bit, like it takes out a little bit of the oomph, you're saying?
It's just for the angle. So you're still getting a lot of power out of it. Gotcha. You're getting that full power out of it, but you do have that angle capability there with that quick connect there. Now, here's also what's nice. You know, you are going to be reaching pretty high with this here, as you can see already, pretty high right there with 6 feet of extension there.
Big time.
Now, that's why it comes down on the handle end right here with a shoulder strap. So you can see right there, you can throw that across your shoulder, throw that across your body, and make sure you always have full control over this. which is really, really nice. Very, very nice with the Skyreach Lancer here. So I like this setup. This is really easy to get a lot of stuff done with. This is definitely one of the best attachments for everybody's pressure washer out there. It does come with a thread on for the high pressure hoses out there, and it does come with a thread adapter depending on the high pressure hose that you have. Also comes with a nice handle cap right there. This is really nice. Gives you that extra control there when you're holding this out at that full length there like that. You can see right there.
Yeah, comfort,
Nice and comfortable.
comfort,
Easy to hold,
it's practical.
good grips right here. Really awesome setup right here for your pressure washer in general. So big fan of the Skyreach Lancer. Gives you a lot of control.
I like the Sky.
That's right. I like looking at the sky as well. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The gutter cleaner, love it from Putting Greens right there. You're absolutely right. This is the gutter cleaner galore right here. This is definitely one of the perfect tools for cleaning gutters, perfect tool for cleaning roofs, perfect tool for cleaning second story windows, for a lot there. So definitely appreciate Putting Greens. Hey, someone's listening in the chat here. Love that.
Yeah, we love this.
Exactly. We love that for sure. So yeah, definitely check this out. Again, all the tools we're talking about here, always available at snowjoe.com. This is the SPX-SRL9. But on top of that, of course, we call it the Skyreach Lance with absolute love.
Skyreach.
That's right. Love that.
It really does.
It reaches into the sky. So yeah, and here's a little storage tip. I like keeping both of these just snapped on here.
Wow.
So I always know where everything is.
That's what I would do with my dad's tools growing up.
Right, yeah, making sure. Yeah, exactly. It's like Legos or Kinetics.
How far can we go?
Exactly. Just keep attaching them. All right, we'll lay this down over here and let it take up a bunch of room behind me over here. All right. Now, we got a couple more. We had a couple more sort of top tools here. The next one I'm going to talk about here is definitely one that I think a lot of folks always ask us about, that I think is really worth spotlighting here. And then I got a couple that are going to be sort of more honorable mentions.
Okay.
So this one here is, again, this is something that I think a lot of folks ask us about in general. And hey, to everyone out there, if you're enjoying this kind of content, give us that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. Good. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. Same thing with the folks on TikTok. We appreciate those taps. Tap in the likes there. We appreciate that from everyone. Thanks so much to Putting Greens and John Matt here for hanging out with us and chatting with us here on the show as well. Always appreciate hanging out with you folks there and having some fun chatting with everyone, right?
Big time. Makes it fun. We love the comments.
We love having the fun here. And so yeah, always good to be able to hang out and chat about this kind of stuff. And to everyone out there, if you have any questions about anything we're talking about or anything like that, feel free to let us know in the chat. We always love hearing from you. Alrighty, so this is what we call the PCA10. And this is our patio cleaner attachment that you have for your pressure washer.
Okay.
So what this does is it gives you a particular attachment, a particular way to attach to your pressure washer to give you a really good scrubbing for your ground surfaces.
Yeah, that's where those bristles probably come in, right? On the bottom?
Exactly. So you can see right here, we have a 10-inch diameter, so PCA 10-inch diameter here, bristles around here, and then in there, you can see this, and I'm looking at the monitor over here. There we go. You can see those little jet sprayers here on the side that spin this around in the circle just like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what this does is it gives you a really tight spray, really close to the surface that you want to clean, so your patio, your deck, whatever it may be there. It spins around. The bristles help contain that spray, but also give you that scrubbing action right there on it. So this is going to be really good for your driveway, your stone and brick patios. Really good for your deck. Really good for a lot of those sort of floor surfaces. Not only do you get a lot of coverage here with that 10-inch wide diameter there, but you get a lot of power here from how close up that spray is.
Yeah, because it's a narrow spray inside there.
Exactly. But because it's spinning, you're getting a lot of coverage.
Yeah. 2 for 1.
Exactly. It's a 2-for-1 thing. Now, I think a lot of folks a lot of times ask about, cleaning their decks and patios because, you might look at it with a 0-degree nozzle or something like that. You might say to yourself, hey, listen, it's just not big enough. It's not covering enough ground. This is going to be the answer right here.
Yeah, you can get it covered.
Exactly. You're covering that full 10 inches wide. You're getting that extra scrubbing action, and you don't have to get down on your knees because it has that built in, or it comes with this extension right here, which is about 18 inches long there. Now, here's also what's great about that. This is all part of our twist lock system as well. So we have a twist lock down to the base right there. We also have a twist lock up on the head right here, but this comes with the what we call transfer adapter. So this brass nozzle right up here is what was the same adapter that we use with the ACS Macs. It's actually the same adapter for that.
Okay.
Yeah. So nice that it comes with that kit right there. So really great setup that we have here with this. You can see we got that twist locking design there, and we can also have that nice, there we go.
And we're able to plug in our lance right into
Exactly. So you screw the lance right into that right there. So really great setup with the PCA 10 here. Really nice and easy to get a lot of work done there. There we go. We got the twist lock working there. So you can see right there, pops right off there, and pops right off right over here. So that's the extension. We have the twist lock right there, and we got our 10-inch patio cleaner. So really perfect, a little addition there to your pressure washer to clean up down on the ground. This is sort of the opposite of the Skyreach Lance, reach down to the ground with this.
And this looks pretty solid, Eddie. This
solid,
looks pretty thick. Like, this doesn't look like it's going to crack.
Solid, thick fittings on things. We really appreciate the solid metal fittings. We've, in the past, we've seen plastic fittings. We've worked with plastic fittings, and guess what? We know that they fail, so we don't rely on them anymore. That's really the matter right there. When it comes to threaded fittings, we want to make sure that we're pretty much, where the water flows with a lot of our pressure washer accessories there, we want to make sure that we get that solid scoop and build behind it.
Durability.
That's all it's about there. Yeah. So yeah, love the PCA 10. Really great way to get cleaned up. You can check that out on snojo.com as well. That's SPX PCA 10 that you're looking at right here. So cool for cleaning up down there. Now, got a couple of honorary mentions here that we should talk about in general for the pressure washer that I really, really love here in general. So why don't you grab that bottle over there, and we'll talk about all three of these here. I think we're going to start off talking about this guy right here. This is just a regular old turbo nozzle.
Regular old?
Right, yeah, it's a regular old. This is one of the most powerful ways to upgrade your spray when it comes to your pressure washer here. Now, very similar to the right angle turbo nozzle, this is a direct angle turbo nozzle. So it goes right on the end of your 1/4 inch quick connect right here. So we'll take that SPX Lancer right here, that 1/4 inch quick connect, snap that in just by pushing that on. Locks right in there. Oh, appreciate the lights coming in here. You can see over here, we've got that tip there that gives us that rotary spray. So that's a rotary spray spinning around to give you that spraying power right there with that design, because you're going to get that nice circular capability to get everything cleaned up there. But as you can see here, this is in line with the pressure washer, not at a right angle anymore. So rotary powerhouse spray to get us a lot of cleaning with this design. Absolutely love that there. Pops right off that 1/4 inch design there, of course. And it's just a powerful tool for getting a lot of stuff cleaned off. Now, some of our pressure washers do come with this, but this is a perfect little accessory to pick up for any 1/4 inch pressure washer out there to get a faster, high power cleaning.
And our friends at home would be able to buy this item individually.
Exactly. So it's SPX TS34N.
Oh, you're so good, Eddie.
I always do my best. I always do my best.
This guy's got every code in his head.
That's right. So check that out on snojo.com right there. That's a really, really useful little attachment right there. Now, one of the other ones that I really like here are these attachments right here. These aren't really just for your pressure washer. These are actually all around great gardening attachments here, but I use them for pressure washer all the time. These are our solid metal Quicknecks here.
Yeah, those look pretty solid too.
These are nice hose Quicknecks here. Now, here's a couple of things that I like about them. First off, as you can tell, solid metal, right? These are nice solid aluminum
it's not
Quicknecks.
Thin, doesn't look wimpy.
Exactly. These are really durable here. They're nice and light though. They've got that aluminum build here. Here's what I really love about it though. Just that textured grip around the edge of this one here. So you tie that onto your hose, you get that textured grip right there, or you tie that into the pressure washer. Really, this is going to be the end that goes into the pressure washer here, and this is the end that goes on your hose here. Nice solid threading right there, but also nice big finger grips on this. You can see right here, you've got those nice big landings on the side there. You can see that right over there. Those landings on the side. Hopefully everyone can see that. You can actually grab this with your fingers and easily pull this back. You see a lot of the brass ones, they don't have this grip on them, and they're really hard to move. But with this one right here, very easy. You just pull down with both your fingers there, slot that right in. You get that nice solid quick connect connection there. But this comes in a pack of 3 here. And they're very, very useful to have around. One of the best accessories for something like your pressure washer, plugging that hose in and out there. I pretty much keep everything on Quick Connect here, and in the yard and garden there. So I like to have a lot of these around. But so it's nice that they come in a 3-pack, so you can tie it to just about everything. One for your pressure washer, one for your hose nozzle, and one for the hose itself.
Oh, do we make it easy, Eddie?
Perfect, right? Perfect little setup right there. Definitely check these out over at snojo.com. These are super, super useful. Now, lastly, right here is another one that I think actually maybe folks don't ask enough questions about, honestly.
Oh,
yeah.
Eddie says we don't talk about this enough.
I know we do. We should talk about this more because this is for your pressure washer, and this is to keep your pressure washer running for season-to-season performance.
We like that.
We do like to hear season-to-season performance, right? So this is what we call our pump protector right here. So there's a winterizer for the pump and the pressure washer. So if you're like me and like us in general, we live here on the East Coast, and guess what happens in the wintertime on the East Coast? It gets cold, chilly, right? Yeah. And what happens in the cold?
Snow, freeze.
That's right, freeze, particularly right there. So when it comes to things like your pressure washer, what ends up happening over time is water gets trapped in the motor.
Okay.
And you don't want that water to freeze, because what happens when water freezes? We all know science class here, folks. What happens when water freezes? It expands. That's right. We've all opened up an ice. We've all opened up an ice cube tray, right? You see that water at higher level. So it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing inside your pressure washer, and particularly we don't generally leave our pressure washers inside the house where it's nice and warm and cozy, do we?
Yeah, it might be in the garage,
in the shed. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not going to be perfectly sort of winterized. Ooh, J Rock in the chat here saying hi on TikTok. Hey there, welcome into the show. Appreciate you saying hi. As you can tell, we've been talking about some top pressure washer accessories right here, including of course our awesome pressure washer winterizer right here. Appreciate you popping in here. Don't worry, I know you're popping in now, and we've talked about a lot of accessories. We will go back and we'll just make a quick mention of everything that we talked about in a little bit. Right? Yeah. All right, but let's finish up talking about the winterizer here. So what this is essentially a fluid that is not going to damage your pressure washer motor, the pump itself in there that creates all that pressure, and also on top of it, it's not going to freeze.
Yeah.
So the trick is with this right here is that you're going to undo this cap here. You can see right on here. What does that tip look like to you there?
That looks like
a hose threading, right?
Yeah, it's got some threads on there.
Exactly. So that is essentially a hose threading that you're going to run into your pressure washer. So for example, if we imagine this is the head of the pressure washer there, and it's not going to work with this because we have the Quicknecks plug in here, but you could tie that on just like that into the pressure washer, and it'll be horizontal when you do that there into the front of the pressure washer. And essentially what you're going to do, plug that in and turn the pressure washer on to get this liquid pumped into the pump and any water displaced there. So it's actually going to fill up the pump with this and then push out any water. And essentially what you're going to do is you're going to turn that on until you see the color of the liquid that you have in here, which is not going to be clear like water. It's going to be more like a yellow color that you have right there. And this is going to work for gas pressure washers, also work for electric pressure washers. Of course, it's going to work for the SPX series pressure washers, our pressure washers in the lineup there. And it's something that you want to do every single winter. If you've used your pressure washer at all pre-winter there, that's something you want to do every single winter. And this will run you a few different refills on it. So one bottle is going to get you not just one pressure washer refill.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
It's going to give you a little more than that, a little closer to 2 or 3, depending on the size of the pressure washer that you have. So this bottle will last. I like having this stuff around here. Very, very useful for cleaning out the pressure washers. Also very useful for making sure, once again, we get that. What is that?
We get, oh, I'm sorry, Eddie.
Season to season performance right there. I was setting you up. I teed you up, and you missed with a golf club right there. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's all right. It's all right.
I wanted it.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Season to season performance.
Season to season.
That's right. So
my money.
it's my
John.
That's right. It's my foam, and I want it now. Yeah. So this is perfect for your pressure washer out there. So you should definitely check it out. It is SPX PLWP right here. Very, very useful for your pressure washer, and definitely one that's not often enough talking about. So check it out over at snowjoe.com. Perfect for any pressure washer out there, of course, including our pressure washers at Sunjoe's.
Keeps it running.
Exactly.
And that's
keeps
what's
it going.
really important.
That's really what it's about there. Yeah.
Yeah. Longevity.
All right. So that's okay. So those are all the little bits that we've had there for the pressure washers in the lineup here. Why don't we? Do you want to do a quick round of just like everything that we talked about here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do that.
Yeah, we started off with this fella right here. What's that, guy?
That's the foam cannon.
That's right. So SPX FC34 right here. This is a foam cannon, 34 ounces. Really enriches the soaping capability there to give you a lot of foaming capability with the soap to clean more. Love this. Perfect attachment.
The soap really helps the pressure washer.
Exactly.
It helps make the job so much easier.
It gets the work done easily. Definitely a powerful solution. One of my favorite attachments here in the lineup. And of course, we didn't talk about that without talking about some soap right here. There we go. This is one of many soaps that we had there. This is our house cleaning detergent, but we also have auto cleaning wash in the lineup there. If you're going to dive into a foam cannon, exactly. There's some of our auto clean wash right there. So our snow foam, as we call it. We definitely our Sunjo snow foam right there. Auto wash. These are perfect ways to clean everything up there. Perfectly paired with that foam cannon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So cool to have those in the lineup there. What did we hit after that? We hit our ACS, right? Our auto cleaning system in general. That's going to be a lot of attachments right here.
All the different ways we can clean.
Exactly. We got all the brushes. We got our right angle turbo nozzle. This whole kit, folks, the first thing you can just see right here is that you're getting this whole kit and caboodle. And in this box right here is every single attachment for every single pressure washer out there to make sure that this ties into it. This is just an awesome way to scrub up and get a little extra cleaning capability for, you know, any surface you want there. We know that John Matt in the chat there is already at snowjoe.com trying to buy one of these right here. So for everyone else out there, head over to snowjoe.com, check it out. It's SPX-ACS-Max there for this whole brush kit here that ties into any pressure washer out there pretty much. Now, after that, we talked about reaching up, right? With
up to the sky.
That's right, the Skyreach Lancer. As you can tell, this is a long tool here. This actually goes all the way up to 9 feet. We only have it at 6 feet right now. But you can see right there, plenty of reach, you know. So this is to reach up to your gutters, reach up to your second story windows, cups with a couple of gooseneck attachments right here to give you the angle that you need to get everything properly cleaned up here. Super accessory right here. This is one of our favorites.
Quick connect.
Everything's quick connect at the tip right there, just like your Sunjo Lance will be. So really nice to tie into your pressure washer. Really nice setup you have right there. Ooh, nice, love that. Look at how easy that was, folks.
Easy.
All right, so after that, we talked a little bit about our PCA 10 right here. This is our 10-inch patio cleaner right there for rotary cleaning down to the patio with a little bit of scrubbing right there. So nice way to cover it all up, right?
Yeah, and we love this rotation here.
Yeah, that rotation covers a lot of ground there in that nice little 10-inch scrubber head right there. So very, very useful. Great way to get your tile, great way to get your floor and all that kind of jazz really spruced up there. Of course, we talked about our regular turbo nozzle right here. We talked about our Quicknecks just now right here as well, 3-pack of Quicknecks, and our pump winterizer right there. This is definitely the slew of everything that everyone out there needs to check out for their pressure washers. So if you haven't already, folks, head over to snowjoe.com, check it all out. We got a lot of fun stuff for your pressure washers over there. Don't forget as well, if you're watching this and you're enjoying this, to tap in those likes if you're watching on TikTok. We appreciate that. That's right, tap. Don't forget as well to hit follow here at Snowjoe Co. on TikTok there. Hey, to everyone on YouTube as well, go ahead and give us that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the Go With Joe channel on YouTube. But we've had a lot of fun here, haven't we?
Oh, I have so much fun every time I'm on set with you, Eddie.
Glad to have you. Glad to have someone to talk to as well. Always nice to not be lonely for a little bit.
I'll be here for you.
I appreciate that. All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining us here for this live stream. We've had a lot of fun here. We're excited to talk to you folks later. And don't forget to have a great weekend, right?
Have a great weekend. Enjoy. I know we will.
That's right. We absolutely will, because we'll be cleaning everything with our pressure washers.
Big time.
That's right. All right. Take care, folks. We'll see you in the next one.